Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Just keep swimming 1111. How are you guys doing? I see you, Ling. Thanks for hanging out in here. I've been forgetting that the first person in the live chat gets free cards, but I just remembered, so I'm going to get that started again. Ling, since you're the first person to comment and the first person here in my video, you get free cards. Anyone else that's watching, if you want to get a free reading, absolutely free, please hit the bell icon, hit subscribe, and keep an eye out for me when I'm live. Hey Jazzy, hey Bree, hey Kilowatt. All right, Ling, let's get some cards for you. How does your person feel about you today? What is your person's emotions? Let's take a look. How is he feeling for Ling right now? Get that straightened. Oh, Six of Wands. Confident, proud, confident that you still love him. But he knows that you're broken-hearted, and for some reason, he's a little broken-hearted too. What is this broken-heartedness about? Singleness. He wants you to be his. He wants you to be with him, but there's something keeping you guys from doing that right now. And he's just like, well, I want you, and I want to take you off the market, but something's in the way. King of Swords. There's a difficult situation that he needs to get real with. I don't think he's taking that situation serious enough. This is about just manning up, looking deep at the truth, doing something about it. There's a lot more to saying, I know everything about my whole situation, and like knowing what to do, but actually taking the action to do it, that's a whole nother thing. And that's what the King of Swords is here to say. It's kind of like, I know he knows, but what action is he taking? So what action can we see him taking soon? Let's see this one. Oh, the Ace of Cups. This is a small reach out, but again, it's pushed. It's handed from the universe. The only action I see him taking, Ling, is an inspired move towards being real with himself, towards being healed in his emotions and just being real with his heart. This is a wake-up call. This is kind of a spiritual epiphany, if you will. And getting real about who he's hurt, which is you, and why would he be doing that in the first place? Why would he be causing you so much hurt? So this is kind of that spiritual reality check, I guess you should say. It's different than the Ace of Swords, which is a whole beautiful reality check. This is more of just that emotional, get your feelings in check. If you love her, admit that. And what are you going to do about it? What has he been up to, Ling, lately? All right, bottom of the deck, the Strength card. Stubborn, he holds back quite a bit. Over the past 2 days, he's been thinking about extending you an offer. And this is very real and very serious for him. He's serious about these aces, meaning he does want to give you a love offer. He does want to be there. That's all in the desires. He's definitely on board. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust this. He's definitely on board with being in a relationship with you. It's on his mind. It's in his energy. But over the last 2 days, it's just been thoughts. It's been ideas. And honestly, he's riding the fence about how to do it. He has been very in love. King of Cups is, I know Ling's the one, and I have strong feelings for her. He's been traveling, actually. A lot of travel going on here over the last few days. Slow traveling, okay? So I don't know if he's just been taking a lot of walks or just traveling slowly, just, wherever he's at. But there's not far away movement. I feel this is more close to home. And just kind of up and about, a little bit busy. I also feel that he's sure to come to you. He's sure to be with you. The universe, again, pushing and inspiring this person to be with you. There's a lot of inspiration, meanings of signs, synchronicities, all kinds of little events that encourage him to continue to pursue you. Let's get some details about these thoughts, though. What exactly does this look like? Heartbroken. See, right, look at that, right by the Three of Swords. The cards don't lie. Over here it says deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost. He's grieving, he's in despair. You know, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to get your hopes super up, but according to the cards, I do feel he's about to be single here and he's about to cut another relationship off. There's just a reason why we got heartbroken twice. There's just a reason. We've got the King of Swords, which cuts people out, and we've got the single card of the Nine of Pence. I do feel that he's confident and happy that he's going to be single here very soon. Another sign for you, Ling, and I know you've probably gotten this several times with me alone. I don't know about every other reader, but with me, you got the Twin Flame card again. Okay, so you're always getting this Twin Flame confirmation, yin, yang, and balance, union, duality, complement, polar opposites, they belong together. So here you are supposed to be with this person. And it's just coming out again, just constantly reminding you, hello, this is divine, this is orchestrated. It's not an accident kind of relationship at all. He's been having a lot of regrets lately about what though? What are his biggest regrets for you, Ling? Yeah, since your first reading. Death, the end of your connection. You guys started off strong, and then you guys had this ending, and he's just been regretting this separation for a while. But he built a wall between you guys. And this is what he's been looking back at. The breakup and the wall he put between you guys. It's been a heavy burden he's been carrying because I think he knows he could have been very happy with you, Ten of Cups. So these are his regrets, what could have been, what should have been, and the family and the life he could have had at this moment had he not done that. So there's just, typical, right? Looking back and making those regrets. I wish I would have not done that. And that's really where he's at. I definitely can see that he's going to be giving more to you here very soon. There is something in the energy about 2 days. I do think there's going to be a visit sure to come. It's not going to be very soon, though. This visit, you kind of have to wait for it just a little bit. And that's the Knight of Pence. So just give him a little time. Just wait for it. He's coming. He is going to be on his way. So yeah, there's a lot of love here, a lot of movement, ending with some other situation, and a divine coming to you with a very beautiful offer. Stable, certain, trustworthy offer. That's what I see. All right, so let's put those cards away. Thank you for being the first person to be watching me live today. For everyone else, if you want a free reading just like that, please be first when I am live. Hit that subscribe button, the bell icon, hit all notifications, and make sure you chime in when I'm live. Also, if I could have a lot of likes, that would be super appreciated. Let's get this channel going so you guys can get more alerts when I'm live. You're welcome, Ling. I appreciate you. All right, so now we're going to get into our Valentine reading. I'm going to break it up by elementals today. Okay? Let's start with the fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What is your person thinking about you? All you fire signs. What is your person that you're most interested in, that you care about? And what are they up to? What did they do for Valentine's? Who are they around? What are they doing? What are they up to? Okay. Okay. So bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. Their overall bottom line energy is they're carefree. They don't have a lot on their mind. They're traveling light in this life, meaning they don't have a lot of karma. They don't have a lot of baggage. They're just kind of carefree. They're looking ahead of themselves, like just looking towards the future. They're risk-taking and they're a little spoiled. Whoever you're dealing with is a little bit of a spoiled brat and kind of has a silver spoon or has some stuff handed to him or her. You know, it's just kind of like, not that they're rich or anything, just things probably come to them a little bit easier than it would be for you or other people, meaning maybe it's their luck. Maybe luck's on their side. Maybe it's not a silver spoon. Maybe it's just luck, good fortune, good karma. Maybe it's a lot of friends, opportunities. I don't know. But it just seems like they have a lot of opportunities and it just seems kind of carefree with it. Let's see what they've been thinking about in regards to you. Uh-oh, Knight of Cups in the reverse, 10 of Cups in the upright, 2 of Cups in the upright. So first of all, thoughts. There's a lot of emotions in their head. They have a lot of thoughts of love for you. Actually, they have a lot of feelings for you, but it's like mind-boggling because they don't want to give you a love offer. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. They see you as a good person to be with and looks like have a family with or just be in a relationship with. You've got the 2 of Cups. All of these are cups. It's crazy. They know you'd make a good romantic partner. They know that you're genuine, that you're beautiful or handsome, that you're charming, and that their family would probably love you, is what I'm seeing. They would love you. You're a very family-oriented person. In their mind, they think that. They believe that. But why the Knight of Cups in reverse? Why are they refusing to give you that offer? They do not want to be with you. Let's see why. Makes no sense, does it? So then we've got the Garden, 8 of Swords. Over here, another 8. Look at that. Symbols, 8, 8. And we see 20 and 21 in correspondence. That's crazy. So 2288. So there's some synchronicities there. Maybe you've been seeing those numbers. Both of these represent some kind of an obstacle. This is a public obstacle, and this is another obstacle. There's a mountain between you guys. There's a huge problem, but no one's talking about it. No one's getting vocal. This person would love the mountains and the outdoors. I see that with the garden and the picture here of the mountains and the trees, and there's the stag, the deer. This person could have some heavy Scorpio in their chart as well, but they really enjoy being outdoors. Maybe they enjoy some hiking, parasailing, bike riding, like, you know, in the mountains and stuff, whatever. They like being out there. That's just a personality thing of who this person kind of is, very outdoorsy kind of person. They could also be a very good gardener. They could love flowers and plants, maybe have a lot of flowers and plants in their home. I don't know, but they have a green thumb. But nonetheless, I guess the problem with why they don't want to offer you a relationship is they want to explore the world. They're not ready to settle down. That's the truth. There's too much to see, too much to do. That bothers me a little bit in the sense if they're in love with someone or they have feelings or they could even begin having feelings. Why can't they enjoy that kind of stuff with you? You know, why can't they take you on the hiking trip or a vacation somewhere like that? Or, you know, why can't you guys build a garden together? You know, I don't understand why they feel, and what should I say, why they think, because we're in their head right now. Why do they think they need to go do all of this without you? And that's kind of what rubs me the wrong way in this reading for this person. Okay. Oh, there it is. Look at that. To the swans. Hearts, 2 of cups. You got it twice. This person really likes you and has some feelings for you. I think they're a little bit more hidden than they want to share. Well, now that we see the problem, which is freedom, they're not ready to settle down. That's the obstacle. Let's look at their feelings for you, because I bet you're curious. And you know, no wonder you're here watching this reading and you're not talking to them, because they're not offering you a relationship. In fact, they're going the opposite direction. So don't be offended. You know, this is why you're here. Let's see how they feel, though. We got 7 of cups. We got 5 of cups. We got 6 of wands. All upright. How this person feels. Confused. Missed opportunity. They lost their chance. They dumped it down the toilet, basically, and in a cocky response to that, it's all going to be okay. We'll be fine. 6 of wands. We'll get over this. We'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll get over this at some point. Can I just say, I think this person's kind of an idiot. They have great feelings for someone, great 10 of cups, and they're blowing it. All because their feelings are very confused. They can't make up their mind. They can't decide. And whenever they do make up their mind and they make these decisions, for example, to just not offer you that cup, they feel the regret and they feel the loss. This is an emotional loss. And it really means they're cutting themselves short. They feel like this is the right choice for them and it's good for them. 6 of wands. Let's get a confession about how they feel in their heart of hearts with the 5 of cups. Let's see what their truest feelings are. And then later on in this reading here, we'll get some advice on how you can maybe combat some of this foolishness. But show me the 5 of cups, please. Oh. Well, we got 2. I just wanted 1. I'm just going to go ahead and take 2. Communication is a problem. They suck at communication. Got a picture of the cell phone here, and it says, I want to reach out to you. I do, but I don't. And please, when I do reach out, be open to receiving some communication from me. I am going to reach out soon. Your response will probably encourage me a lot, and I'll be waiting to hear back. So you should expect some communication, but here's the deal. They reached out to you recently, or you reached out to them and they didn't respond, or you didn't respond, or let's just say the communication didn't go good. Okay. It wasn't a successful communication. And I'm sorry that happened to you. Again, this reading is about their thoughts and feelings, not yours. So I don't really want to get into what's going on with you, but this is what's going on with him, okay, or her. And they regret one of the last communications that went wrong that you guys had. Then they have this wait on me, you know, and you're like, why? Like, I've been waiting. This is ridiculous. But they know you've been waiting. I feel like my intuition's saying, Steph, no, it's not that they want you to wait. It's that they know you've been waiting. And that's why they're 5 of cups. They know they kind of blew it with you. And let's read it. It says, I haven't wanted to admit to myself how I actually feel for you. Because that would mean stepping out of my comfort zone. It's time. I know it's taking me a while. I do know what you need, and I know what you want, and what I'm doing isn't right, but I know the right thing to do. Maybe you could please wait for me, meaning they don't want you to go jump to the next person. They want you to wait. I will do things right between us at some point when I come forward to you. So maybe we're going to dive in a little bit more with that Six of Wands. That's what it means. They regret that things aren't moving forward right now. They have been confused. They are on the fence. Thank God it's not about another person. It's really they're just not wanting to commit right now. But they do see some kind of a future with you. That's what the cards say. I know, don't kill the messenger here. You know, bottom line, Page of Wands, there's good things to come, right? There's a new beginning. There is a fresh start with this individual that you're thinking of right now. Now let's see what they're doing though. Let's be a little fly on the wall and get nosy in their life. So, by the way, Scorpio was popular for this person's zodiac. Scorpio is very loud. I want to bring in others, and there's probably another couple of them, but Scorpio for this person, for you guys, Aries, Leo, Sag, this is what's coming in. Anyways, we have here what he's been up to, Five of Swords. He could be a she. Then we have, the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Then, okay, then we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. God, they lie to themselves. Let's talk about the actions first. They're around a group of friends or people or family that act like they like him, but they don't really. It's like a lot of people smile around this person, and they have a lot of crap to talk behind their back. Oh, I hate people like that. I have people like that in my own family, my own friend groups, and I'm just like, why? It's just that weird feeling. My intuition sends red flags all the time, and I'm like, I don't feel comfortable around people that bash me behind my back, people that I should trust, people that I care about, people that I go to root for. Here they are, Five of Swordsing me in my back. I kind of feel like that's what this person's been up to, is dealing with that. I really hope this person's not that person that's, talking behind other people's backs. That'd be awful, but that is the energy. The essence is a lot of quarrels, arguments, stress, strife, bashing, if you will, in and out with relationship friends. I don't see love relationship in and out, just like back and forth between, say, cousins, brothers, friends, best friends, neighbors, like you name it. It's just, things aren't going well. I mean, it's not like this person's life has been roses here. This is some drama. I guess if you could put this card in a nutshell, what would that mean? Drama. Okay. And then we're going to get over here to the Ace of Swords, which is not being honest with yourself, lying to yourself, also lying to others. And it's like, what has this person been up to? Using a sword in reverse? Anyways, besides that, what have they been up to? Wasting their time would be the proper, appropriate word if this was an action that they're doing lately. They're wasting their time with the wrong people. How about that? Also, not talking to you, which I don't think I need to tell you because you already know. But I'm just confirming who I'm reading about. And the Ace of Swords is, yep, I'm not saying anything to you. I'm not talking to you. But here's a little sneaky thing that I will tell you because I'm your tarot reader. They lie to you. Did you know that? They lie to you when they talk to you. It doesn't have to be a bad lie, but it's a lie. Whatever it is, they're not being honest. They're not being honest how they feel. They're not being honest how they think. They're not being honest about what they're doing. Yeah. And with the Six of Cups in reverse, that's adding a confirmation to that card by saying, I'm not looking at our relationship through clear eyes. I am not remembering our connection correctly. I'm trying to lie to myself and say our connection is something else rather than what it really was. Meaning, in case you guys aren't following me on that, they have feelings for you, but they're not going to tell you that. They have thoughts that are good thoughts about you, but they're not going to admit that to themselves or you. They also had a really intimate, close connection with you. Like, I feel there was a lot of beautiful intimacy, and you felt the spark, you felt the connection. And now they're playing it off like, oh, we're just friends. I didn't know you took it another way. And you'd be like, are you kidding me? Do you think I hang out with my friends the way I hang out with you? Do you hang out with your friends the way you hang out with me? Because that's not how friends act. Maybe that's what this Five of Swords is, a little bit of betrayal. It's like, you just betrayed me. I opened up to you. You betrayed me. You said, we're just fill in the blank, but I know we're not. In the outcome, I see that you guys are probably going to have a reconciliation at some point, but they are fighting it right now. I won't lie. This connection's going to take some time. And that's why there's some barriers with the mounting card. There is a barrier here because not only are they not ready to commit because they're probably literally emotionally immature, it's just not time, and it's going to take some time. It's like they have a high mountain to climb, and it's not with you because you're probably ready. They're not. And they're being, like I said from the beginning of this reading, right? Childish, foolish. I just want to say for you fire signs, you're dealing with someone who is childish. And I really do believe how they're acting is foolish because you get this once in a lifetime. Two of Cups, the Heart card, and the Ten of Cups. I mean, this is rare. It's a rare connection. It's a beautiful love connection, and they're throwing it away. They have every reason to feel bad. Five of Cups. If you look at it straight diagonally this way, it's all negative. It's all painful emotions. And they're not looking at you the way they should. And if you look at this going that way, they're creating more problems, 5-5, in your relationship than needed to be. You didn't create the problems, they did. So they're creating drama. They're creating the nonsense. They're pretending it's something it's not. They're beating around the bush. They're not talking. They're lying. They're being stupid. This is the definition of foolish. And you go straight across, and it's like they're confused. Yep, they're depressed. They're feeling bad about it. But they really think they're going to get over it. They think it's the right move for them. And I will say their victory is going to be short-lived. They're going to lose out on this. Somebody's birthday could be in October in this connection. I also see something about May and June, perhaps. And there's something about a birthday perhaps 6 weeks ago. I don't know why that's popping up. Nonetheless, what should you do? Let's get some advice. What should the fire signs do about this connection? Also, if you guys want a Valentine reading, it's $88. And that's very much on sale. You can donate that through my website, or you can go on Cash App. If you want to be a member, if you want to be an ultimate member on my website, it's absolutely free. And if you'd like to purchase this at a discount by being a general member, you can do that just for $66, and you can pay that same way. Advice for the fire signs. So you have personal alchemy. This is the cold moon. Excuse me. I don't know what's in my throat here. She wants you to get true with yourself, honest with yourself. This is the cold truth. And personal alchemy means you need to take better care of yourself. Okay, this is your personal space. Sometimes we attract people because of something that's going on with us. It's like all you want is someone to come into your life and love you or save you, right? But how are you treating yourself? Are you neglecting yourself? Are you talking bad to yourself? Are you know what I mean? Like that stuff, how you treat you is the universe's way of mirroring your mate. It's like if you're a smoker, they're a smoker. If you're a terrible person, you're going to attract a terrible person. If you're working on yourself, you're going to attract someone that's working on themselves. If you're a nice, kind person, you're probably going to attract a nice, kind person. Not that you guys aren't. I'm just saying, like, in general, your aura will attract the next aura. And you're either going to vibe with this person or you're not. There was this thing I just saw on Facebook and I wanted to repeat it to you guys. It was, I can't exactly quote it, but you deserve everything that you're getting right now because that is what you said you would tolerate, or that's what you're tolerating. Yeah, so you deserve what you're getting because that's what you're tolerating. As soon as you stand up for yourself and you're like, nope, not going to tolerate it, won't do it, boom, it's gone, problem gone. You're not putting up with it. But if you're dealing with someone that constantly gives you bad vibes and you're still there for it, you deserve what you're getting. And there was another thing, and I know here I'm bringing stuff up, but I just lost my train of thought. I saved it on a picture in my phone, but now I can't imagine it. Anyways, forget it. It's not necessary. Whenever you just start to draw those boundaries, I think this will change. I do feel the universe wants to do something about this at some point. I know it's kind of an issue. And to be honest, I'm going to add one more detail for you guys. This childish, foolish person has groups or friendships, maybe just one or two people, but you get the picture. They've got some kind of an energy of people that don't vibe with you. Like they're not your people. Like if you were to be with this person and they brought you around their friends or something, you guys wouldn't get along. They would rub you the wrong way. And it could be like enemy signs, like enemy Chinese zodiac signs with one of their friends. But sometimes when you have people like that around someone you're supposed to be with, it kind of repels you because they got to get rid of that person. So that's the Five of Swords. They've got to get rid of someone so you guys can connect. I think whatever is not happening for you, it's for a reason, and just be grateful for it. Okay, so I'm going to hurry up. We're done with that fire sign person. Excuse me, let me rephrase. I'm done reading your person as you guys watching our fire signs. Now we're going to get into you as a fire sign. So I hope I'm making that clear. I don't want to confuse everybody. I'm sometimes a word mess, but I don't know what's been going on with me lately. My words have just not been, they just haven't been like me lately. I don't know what's up with that, but okay. That being said, gosh, that spent forever. I'm so sorry that took so long. We're 30 minutes in. We're about to get into the fire sign self readings. So if you're a fire sign, this one's going to be for you because I'm not going to leave you out. I just wanted you to know what was going on with your person. Maybe somebody else is coming down the road for you. I don't know. It could be some good news. Thank you, Kilowatt. I appreciate you. They're spot on. I'm so glad. It's been a while since I had spot on readings, you know? And I really wanted to get back in the groove of that. So I feel it today. I want to get back in with those details and just really connect with you guys. JJ, you're 100% open. Well, I'm so glad you are. You guys are all feeling the vibe of endings. If everyone here watching, there's 21 of you guys here, if you feel like you want to pack up your bags and just get the heck out of your own life, you're in the same boat with everyone in this world right now. The year 2025 adds up to the number 9, and that number represents endings, closures. Okay? There are things in your life that you need to close. Closing relationships, closing eras for yourself. Who you were for the last 9 years needs to be closed. And that's just what's going on. Like, you are changing, and no more of your own drama. No more of what you tolerated, no more of the problems you've been suffering from. Just we're going to get some solutions, and we're going to get closure. And that's what this year 2025 really represents. But let's see what's going on for Aries, Leo, and Sag. Spirit, show me the fires. Let's get your mental. Nope, this one wants to be the mental. Okay, let's get your emotional. Okay. Yep, that's right on right there. Feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. You guys must be really into music. I feel like music vibes are surrounding you fire signs right now. Just being in the energy of good music would really uplift you. Also, if you've been like depressed or feeling down, what the hell is in your head? Songs. You might be subconsciously being brainwashed by music. So be very careful what you're listening to. Or also just be careful what you tell yourself, because those are all thoughts and they become things. They get engraved into your DNA. Nikola Tesla even said that music has vibrations and it changes your DNA, it changes you, it changes your karma. All of Beethoven's music, Mozart's music, shifts karma and can heal. They said their notes and like the hertz that they were at, the level of hertz, killed cancer. At a certain level of volume. It literally vibrated the heck out of cancer cells and disintegrated them. So you can create cancer or get rid of it based on music. You can create problems or get rid of it based on music. You know, so it's your whole vibe. I've met some really positive people and they listen to great music. Like, think about reggae. They're so upbeat. Their music just has good, happy vibes. They're in a good mood. They're happy. They're nice to be around. And then you meet people that maybe just listen to like hard metal rock or like depressing, angry music, you know, and they're just depressed and terrible to be around. And you just feel a negative, icky vibe being around them because they're just like, God, you're a drama, you know, or, you know, you guys know how it goes. All right, so these are your feelings. Let's get into what you need to know about what you've been going through physically lately. Fire signs. Yep, I guess they're all upright. Okay, so bottom of the deck for you guys. Wow, just like your counterpart here with the fives, you got the 5 of Wands. Drama, fights, arguments, chaos. What is going on with the fire signs? You're just like surrounded. You're surrounded in drama with relationships. You're surrounded in drama at home. What's going on? Like, your overall energy is you're just always battling. And it's stupid battles because these are all children. They're all just stick fighting, like practicing for the big one and pretending they're older than they are. And they're like, just, you know, just they think this is serious, but it's not. And it's just like, why are you creating chaos and drama? Like, that's just dumb. I don't know. It's just kind of what I feel there. Let's see what's going on in your thoughts. Wow, that's so weird. Your person, this is crazy. They got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Same spot. You guys went and got the Knight of Cups, same spot, but yours is upright. That's crazy. Let's keep going though. These are your thoughts. Oh, God, your schedule is effed. Nine of Swords in reverse. She's not even sleeping at night. She's just a wreck. Look at her. Oh my God. She can't even deal with it. She can't even deal with herself. She's not comfortable in her own bed. She's not comfortable in her own thoughts. This is someone that wants to sleep but can't because their brain won't let them. Even when they go to sleep, they're like thinking a million things and perhaps even having nightmares. And here you've got the Seven of Swords in your head. Just lies. I don't want to freak some of you guys out, but I'm going to tell you, like, one of the first things that came to my mind for the fire signs. You might be tormented, and I don't say this lightly, by a dark energy. And it could very well be demonic. I know. And you guys might think I sound crazy with that, but there's a lot of demonic energy here. And I felt music, like, are you listening to things that have demonic energy in the music? Toxic, ugly, dark energy that makes you feel ugly, that makes you feel violated, that makes you feel nasty, that makes you feel angry. Maybe that makes you feel suicidal. These are some of the thoughts that come in with the Nine of Swords in reverse. And it's just like, maybe this is not like you. And you're like, I don't know why I'm trying to hurt myself, or I don't know why I'm thinking these thoughts about my life or myself. And I'm the first thought that came to my mind with the Seven of Swords is, these are lies from the devil. These are lies. You should not believe these dark thoughts. You should not believe these toxic words that perhaps someone is making you replay in your head. This could be someone you love, Knight of Cups. Maybe someone you really cared about hurt your feelings, and you keep replaying it over and over and over in your mind at night, especially. Like, it's just, this is what they said. This is what they wrote. This must be how they feel. This must be the truth. And you can't get away from it. Sometimes we assume things people think and feel. We just assume. They must feel this way about me. They must think this way about me because fill in the blank. And these cards are saying, would you quit hyping up some illusion? It's not even real. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords. It's not, it's fictitious. And even if someone said something cruel to you in some way, it was a lie. Why would you even pay this person any attention? It's like some toxic narc telling you you're some negative blah, 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 fill in the blank. And you're like, yeah, F you. But then you go home and you tell yourself, God, am I this terrible person? Am I this ugly, unwanted, terrible person? And you're just like, you're believing it. So whatever's going on with you, it's like, don't believe that BS, for God's sakes. You need to meditate. This is action with cups. You need to meditate. And a lot of you guys may be against it, Seven of Swords. You're like, nope, I'll take my energy elsewhere. Thank you. I don't want to waste my time meditating. I have better things to do. No, like, you do. You need to meditate. You maybe should journal. You should probably do some yoga. These are all things spiritual. Prayers, take yourself to church, take yourself around people that have a good vibe, listen to good spiritual music, like, get your own self up off your negative vibe and let's go. So I feel like you kind of need to take out the trash. And unfortunately, the trash is in your own head. That's what I see going on. I also feel like you have a lot of bad things you want to say to people, but you don't. And you just bottle stuff up. But you need to speak to the right person. Like, you can't just go off on your teacher. You can't just go off on your lover or your best friend. It's like, you can't just go off on people. Vent to the right people. Someone that I don't know, like a grandma, or like your pet perhaps, or your journal, or I don't know, your mom if you're close to her, or your dad, your brother, your sister, someone that can take it but not be hurt, you know? But if you feel like it would hurt them, don't open up to them. But talk with someone that you could just get some of this off your chest. Because God, sometimes you are holding so much poison, which is toxic to your body, and your body doesn't like it. Your body's like betraying you. With the 5 of Wands, your body might, you know, get sick, get ill, get sore, not work properly, things go wrong. They say the word disease is dis-ease in your mind and dis-ease in your heart, dis-ease in your energy, and that creates disease. So, hey, it's in the word, you know? We got to get rid of that toxic gunk. Talk to someone. Take action, do some yoga, stuff like that. Like, don't be just sitting around in bed here crying day and night when you can't even deal with it. Like, the only person who's going to be able to save you here, 7 of Swords, is you, because it's a decision. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with emotions. By the way, real quick, before I move on that, I don't know if you have like trauma healing specialists in your area, but I just saw an Instagram person, and I don't think she lives where I live. I don't even know where she lives, but she's got this great practice, and she massages and gets trauma out of the body. Like, she's a healer. Her hands are literally healing, and she touches these specific points in your hips, in your knees, in your shoulders, in your neck. She pulls out this trauma, the pain, and then people start screaming and crying and just releasing the toxicity out of the body. And then when they're done having their freak out, she has this beautiful relaxing place. I think it's her home, but it's like a pool with a hot tub, and like she provides drinks and fruit, and she's like, rejuvenate yourself after you let it out. Be calm, be warm, be at peace, like just process your trauma. Because the truth about trauma is our brain can move on from trauma like that. We could just say, it's stupid, get over it, let's move on. Our brain is very good and very quick at protecting us and making us get on with our life. But our body is not that quick. So our body's like, fine, brain, you go on without me. But meanwhile, I'm going to give you a bunch of problems. And the body just stores all of that energy so you can be reminded of it, like out of nowhere, watching a movie, hearing a song. Somebody could trigger you and bring up a name or a place, and then your body just shuts down. It's like, whoa, here comes the trauma. And you just feel it all over again. Even arguments can spur that off. Like, somebody might say something in an argument, you take it really the wrong way. Anyways, okay, let's get into your feelings. I don't know that woman's name, Kilowatt, darn it, but I'll share it with you guys. Maybe I'll post it on the collective if I can find her. I know she's Samoan or Hawaiian, because that's what she looks like. And she's older, and she's got short hair. She's on Instagram. I can't think of her name, but I'll see if I can share that with you guys. Okay, so let's see your feelings. Aries, Leo, Sag. We have here the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, very stubborn earthiness. Taurus, Ace of Pentacles, Taurus. What's the now? Oh yeah, you're a fixed sign. You got the Wheel of Fortune, which is all fixed signs. Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. Well, you don't like to budge in your emotions. This is, I've dug my heels in, and it's very much being a Jack, A-double-S, if you excuse me, but it's being a donkey. You're a donkey. You're a J-A-C-K-A-double-S. That's what you are when it comes to your feelings. You don't give your feelings out easily. So when you do, and it doesn't go right, F you. And you don't bounce back. You stay mad. And you're just like, I literally offered my heart on a silver platter, Ace of Pentacles. We're going to go ahead and say golden platter. Offered it up. Here it is. Thank you. Take it. But no. Now the Wheel of Fortune wants to turn, and it's not time, and they can't, and they won't. Or, hey, let's move on to something else. And you're like, universe, F you. I don't want to move on to something else or someone else. I'm right here, right now. I'm here for it. Why would you change something that just started? It just started. And so there's this F you, I don't want to move. Okay. Why is that? You're very offended, if you will. You are extremely offended that the universe would make you move from something that just started. That's how you feel. You're like, we didn't even get a chance. Why would you bring something spiritual or good in my life and then I offer my heart like you wanted me to? You're like, universe, you wanted me to open up. You wanted me to put myself out there and be real and be raw and be genuine. And then I did. And then this happened. No, I'm not, can't do it, won't do it. And this is where the fight is, Five of Wands. So we're going to see what this is kind of like, the details. What is a little bit more of this about? You could be dealing with a Capricorn also. So a Taurus or a Capricorn here, but let's get in. I'm also hearing the word rude. I don't know if that means anything. Is somebody rude? Do you feel like people are rude to you? Are you rude? I don't know, but I'm hearing the word rude. Then I see, oh, we got the snake card. This is the problem. Some of you guys might be a snake from the Chinese zodiac, like that's your zodiac, or someone you're dealing with is the snake. But by the way, this is a sign because guess what? 2025 is a snake year. So this could also just be representing this is the snake year, and this is why it's just not time in the snake year. We have to move on from this in the snake year. But if that doesn't resonate for you for whatever reason, you're being protected from a snake. I know, hear me out. You're not going to like it. This person probably would have hurt you. And you don't want to be babied and you don't want to be coddled because you're a freaking fire sign. You don't need coddling. What the H is that? But for some reason, the universe seems to care an awful lot about you. And maybe you're a little bit special. Okay? I know. You are. You're a little bit special. And they didn't want you to get hurt on this particular round of life. Look at that. 25 people in the room. 2025 is the year of the snake. 25 is that magic number today. And the message here is you were going to get hurt. And maybe you already feel hurt. But I want you to imagine if you really got deep in this and they hurt you, how much more hurt you would feel. Like terrible, like suicidal, can't live with my life. If you already are suffering with depression or anger or suicidal thoughts or tendencies, or you already suffer from chaos and your life is just not together, then the universe said, you're not ready for this relationship. I thought you were. I was going to try and see if maybe that would inspire something. And it probably did. It inspired some change in you. But all of a sudden, they heard things you didn't hear. They saw things you didn't see. And the universe says, I don't like it. I'm not going to let Aries, Leo, Sag get hurt like that by this snake. So this might be your year, guys, that you might just be protected, okay? It is what it is. You are a loyal knight. You don't give your heart easily. When you do, you give it with all your heart and you mean it. You are a loyal, ride or die person. So to put yourself in that position is just your nature to be real and genuine and rush in 55 minutes, by the way. But this person was playing games. And that's the Five of Wands. I'm sorry, that's the truth. Look at that. Here's the truth. Ace of Swords. The truth hurts. And the universe does not have hair on its tongue. And it's like, I'm sorry, this is going to hurt, Slice. But they were going to hurt you. And you were going to end up disappointed. Seven of Pentacles. You were going to be very hurt and disappointed that this wouldn't work out the way you wanted. So we went ahead and instructed a tower. Didn't I tell you earlier your person was Five of Swords? There it is. Drama, chaos, bullshit. Oop, said the word. Here on YouTube. My bad, YouTube. Calm down. Anyways, tower had to come. Whew, so you're just like, wow, that was not fun. No wonder you guys are having Nine of Swords. You're just like, life is not a walk in the park right now. Why is my freaking life drama? Why again, this is advice from the universe. Meditation, yoga, proper vibes, proper music. Why do you think people listen to mantras for 108 times? Why do you think people listen to that? Because it programs the mind. Okay. What you listen to matters. What you tell yourself matters so much. And these swords are all saying what you're hearing and speaking is on the wrong vibe. You've got to take some time out 2025 to fix that. And then your karma will change with the Wheel of Fortune. But it all starts with what you hear. That's what I'm hearing in your message. Bottom of the deck. Uh-oh. This is something else you don't want to hear. To clarify why this isn't working out, we have the Chaser. The worst card nobody wants in the reading. But here it is, the Chaser. You would have been the chaser in this relationship. And is that becoming of a fire sign? Do you really see yourself chasing Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? Are you guys really chasers? Do you chase people down? No, I don't think so. You won't. And that's why you're so mad, because you're like, I literally chased. I'm not a chaser, but I chased, and this is what I get. So you're very bothered. But the universe is like, bottom line, bottom of the deck, you would have been hurt by the snake, and you would have been the chaser in this relationship. And you know where this is coming from, the trauma, because here we have, it's right here, fear of abandonment. Chasing is a codependency mechanism. That's what it says on the card. You have a deep-rooted, and there's a mom and a daughter here in the shadows by the ocean. Could be abandonment from your mother. Could just be a mother wound. It could be it doesn't have to be, but any kind of abandonment. But there's a deep-rooted inner child fear of abandonment. And this is at the bottom of the deck, the bottom line, the root of your healing as a fire sign for the year 2025. And you're not a chaser anyways. But the only reason you've ever chased anyone is because you've been abandoned. You felt abandoned by your mom at a very young age, or perhaps it was your father, but it could have been anyone important to you. But they left, or they were gone for whatever reason, and you needed them. And no matter what you did, you couldn't get it back. And you asked yourself 1,000 times, is it me? What did I do? Maybe if I was better. Maybe if I was a better kid. Maybe if I had perfect grades. Maybe if I looked a certain way. Maybe, you fill in the blank. If whatever would have been better, perhaps they would still be here. And a lot of people take personal blame for that, like it's their own fault. And it has nothing to do with you. And that's okay. This is your walk in life. This is your karma, and you are going to process it on your own. But this is just the Wheel of Fortune, the cards you've been dealt in your life, and you're going to figure out how to heal it. But the universe, with the Wheel of Fortune, is saying this is going to take some time, Knight of Pentacles. But I want you to work on being a chaser, because you deserve better than that. and you need to work on your fear of abandonment, because this person or people like this person play too many games. And that's the cold, hard truth. Ace of Swords. And we had 1 minute, or should I say 1 hour on the clock. So number 1 and number 1. And then the number 10. All ones, new beginnings, fresh new starts. You're a leader, not a chaser. All right, so that being said, we got through your mental space. We got through your emotional space. For the love of God, let's end this and get to what's been going on with you physically lately. We have death, Scorpio energy. Again, probably dealing with that Scorpio vibe person. The Queen of Swords. King of Pentacles. Okay. One flat out thing that I see here is one particular job ended and you got to get on a new one. Queen of Swords. This could also be your business didn't do well and you need to go focus on another business. Perhaps a new idea or something like that. But the Queen of Swords has her hand out, like directing you and pointing this King of Pentacles is the right direction. And he usually represents a business owner, so an entrepreneur. So he has a lot of money. He does great for himself, and he takes care of others. And that's who you are inherently as a fire sign. You are the leader and the caretaker. So you have the skills that it takes to be in charge of your own life. But it looks like with the Queen of Swords, it's hard to let go of some ending in a career. It could have just been an old job, a career, a friend, a business partner, perhaps a business relationship ended. Perhaps it was just somewhere that you loved and it's not happening anymore. I don't know. Perhaps it's still the same business, but it has to be revamped. Like you're not charging enough, or you could do more with it. You need to change it up, but the Queen of Swords, she's not a very nice person. She's not easy to talk to, and she's pretty harsh. She tells you flat out like it is, and she's like, this is what needs to be done, and you're just like, oh, that was a punch to the gut. I don't really want to hear that. It's like someone saying, hey, your style in this entire office business, it's awful. Rip it all out and redo it. And people are like, what? I just remodeled this place 6 months ago. I'm not going to rip it all out. And like, it looks awful. Some people might start off with some great business idea and they're just like, it's going well for like 2 years and like, you're doing great, but then it tanks and they're just like, why? But I want to keep going. I want to just do the same thing, stubbornly. Knight of Pentacles. I just want to keep doing what I was doing. I want that back again. And the universe is like, no, Queen of Swords, you're not going to get that back again. That vibe came and went. Now you need to do something different. Some of you guys as fire signs are being pushed into running your own business. And you don't like that, but it's here and it's like, go for it. And there's a little fear with the Queen of Swords. And it's just like, I don't really think I can, or I don't know. But the universe is like, I want you to try it. Because the King of Pentacles is like, I make all the money. You know how many people I meet that are comfortable working at mediocre jobs, but they complain every day that they don't have the money to do the things they want to do? Believe me. I know a few people. One in particular that always tells me how stressed he is, that he can't move, he can't do anything, he can't afford certain foods he wants to eat, that he can't go where he wants to go, that his life is just not moving. And I'm always like, you've also been at the same place for like 15 years. They've never given you a raise. They never give you vacation time. Your schedule's stupid. It like monopolizes your time, but also doesn't give you enough hours at the same time, if that makes sense. And I'm just like, get out. Do something else. Do your own business. And he's just like, I don't think I can right now. I don't think I can. And I'm like, you can, but you have to just do it. Pull the trigger. So many people have problems pulling the trigger. I'm a little bit shocked that this is in your reading, because fire signs they're always pulling the trigger. You guys are the first ones to pull triggers, even before air signs. It's always fire. So, I don't know, fire, but somewhere in your life, you're hesitant to go ahead and pull it. So, what is it in your life that you've been hesitant to burn down, to cut, to end, to like just change? There's something that's got to change. And your stubbornness is hurting you. There's like the universe is here with the Ace of Pentacles saying, I want to give you King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I want to give you money. I want to give you success. I want to give you good things. Like I'm trying to come in for you, but you're not letting me. Please let me in. So I need you to be a little bit more open-minded with that. And with that, let's get the advice on what it is you need to do. Give me a card for what fire needs to do. It's this one. Ooh, the 4-leaf clover. And you have the moon card. All right. I like the moon because they're both positive. They're both promising good energy. The moon is very popular, but it goes through phases. And the 4-leaf clover is here to say, hey, we have good luck. This is your good luck charm. This is a good phase in life. And you do have the Wheel of Fortune here. So you've got fortune and luck here in your reading as a fire sign. I think the moon is saying look closer and look deeper. 8 of Cups comes from the moon. And there's something about personal reflection, personal healing, walking away from something for your own personal good, and just kind of looking at the best things for yourself. Stop trying to look at what's good for your lover, what's good for your friend, or what's good for your parents, or what's good for your significant whatever. Just quit trying to think of, I need to plan my life because this is what's good for them. This is kind of a you phase. And I need you to start looking out for you. Now, the moon is a mothering energy. It's a nurturing mom type energy. And believe me, I am a mom. Moms are not always gentle. Moms are not always sweet and pretty and frilly. Sometimes moms are deep and harsh and, strong. And I think that's like the phases of the moon. Sometimes the moon is full, and that's when the mother energy is at its fullest. Like Shark Week too. It's like I'm heightened, I'm full of emotions right now. And then it's in a new moon phase. It's black, it's dark, it's empty, it's void, and it's quiet, And then you go through these phases of losing things and then gaining things. It's the waxing and the waning. And so the universe is like, okay, you are going through a phase. And this too shall pass. And I think there's some kind of happy reminding from the universe saying, hey, you might be getting hit hard right now. Death is never a good feeling in your life. Somebody you love might have died also, but losing a business, losing a relationship, losing whatever, it's just very painful. And the universe is like, we love you. I know this hurts and you're grieving, but this too shall pass. This is not the end of everything, and this is not it. I want you to look forward to the good that's coming in, because after this storm comes the sun, and after this nighttime moon comes the sun. So the moon's reminding you, I'm only here for a short while. And for other people, there might be a sign here that your mom may be on her way to the grave here. Death with the moon and the Queen of Swords. You might have an air sign mother that maybe is sick in her body, perhaps with something, and you might be angry with the universe and grieving that she's not going to be here long. Make peace with that, because your mom will always be with you in spirit. If you've already lost your mother and you're watching this and she's gone, this is a comforting message from your mother to stop crying on your soapbox and get up and go to the next chapter of your life, to move on, to live, and to love, because she wants that for you. And even if it's not about your literal mother, this could just represent Mother Nature and Mother in the universe, the great divine Empress Mother, who wants to give you love, but also saying, hey, come on, because she's being directive here with the Queen of Swords. Let's do this. So anyways, that's a message, and let's get your oracle. And then we're going to end this. If you guys have an $88 reading or a 66, let me know in the chat. If not, we're just going to move on, and then I'm going to do one more element reading tonight, and then we'll finish the rest tomorrow. But let's go ahead and get 2 out of the way tonight. JJ from Canada. Oh, nice to have you here. Okay. All right, last thing. What is your oracle? Spirit, what is the oracle message for fire signs? Oh, 111. 11 seconds. That's crazy. All ones. That's crazy. You guys got honoring the past. The blue moon. Wow, that's pretty. There's definitely a lot in your past that you need to deal with. I feel like for the fire signs, trauma needs to be something to be dealt with, and you may not think that's your problem. You probably think money's your problem, relationships are your problem, health is your problem, but not past. No, this reading coming out for the fire signs, it's your past is really a problem today. So honor your past. Honor it. Honor where you came from. Honor your ancestors. Honor the parents that raised you. Honor the place of birth that you came from. Like, give honor to it. Also, maybe perhaps honor your past life. Let's read what this says. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. More Scorpio vibes. You definitely have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, but it says also known as the moon of the dead, the hunting moon, and the ancestor moon, the blue moon. There are 13 moon months in a lunar year cycle. Since the lunar calendar does not coincide with the solar year, the blue moon usually occurs in the long months, and they consist of 31 days. The phrase once in a blue moon refers to this extra moon, which occurs only once every 2.5 years. Wow. The blue moon opens the portal to the realm of the dead. Okay, I've got chills. I don't normally get goosebumps in readings, but we have death. We had Scorpio. We have death again. Something here is about death. I don't know if you're connecting with your mother or someone that's passed. There's definitely a death or ancestral energy here in this reading. And I just don't want you to pass by it like it's nothing. It's something important in this reading. So anyways, it opens the portal to the realm of the dead. Now is the time to remember those people who have passed and to release those whose souls are on the verge of moving to the spirit realm. Perhaps there's a soul in your life that hasn't moved on because you're not okay. And that soul cannot move on till you're okay. Sometimes souls have a hard time letting go. And they're kind of not in the right place. They're in limbo. They're in between worlds. And you might have noticed maybe I picked up some energy from someone that was supposed to move on, but I didn't release them. Perhaps someone you were in love with died. Perhaps a grandparent, a mother, a father, someone important to you just passed. For some of you, unfortunately, it could be a child for even some of you. But they're not okay because you're not okay. And they're kind of riding this wave with you. So anyways, Yeah, I definitely got chills. Now is the time to remember those who have passed and release those souls who are on the verge of moving to the spirit realm. Since the blue moon is a time for the realm of the dead, the spirit domain is stronger and amplifying the sight of prophecy. So maybe you've been seeing shadows or seeing signs that they're around, perhaps. Okay. The waxing blue moon represents a time to honor your past. Here's the maiden pictured cradling a skull in her hands, honoring the dead of those who have gone before her. The raven represents prophecy and insight into your past. So maybe ravens have been a symbol for you lately. If you've been seeing ravens or you're going to see some ravens, just know, yes, someone's definitely connecting with you from that spirit world. But the raven represents this prophecy and insight where you can grasp the full meaning of someone's experience that is connecting with you from their life and how you've impacted their life or how they have impacted yours. Drawing the honoring past card, it's time to recognize what has passed away in your life. What are you never going to get back? Is it childhood? Is it money? Is it this job? Is it whatever this is in your life that you'll never get back? It's gone. And saying goodbye to that, even if it's just an old you, that's dead now. Perhaps it's someone very important that you love more than anything, and you can't let them go. And you just wish you could hang on a little longer. It's okay to recognize that this is done and understand that without those days, you would not be the person you are today. You can make that a good person or a bad person, but that's the person you are today because of the impact of what was. It may be that you honor the past in you, who you once were as a child. Honor that little girl or that little boy. Honor that spirit that had such dreams. Honor the person you loved so much that's no longer here. Live life that they would have wanted you to live. Do things they would have wanted you to do that they can't. It may be that there's a part of you in the past that is unenlightened and you need to be enlightened. Maybe it's the you who did not know the truth back then, but you know better now. Maybe it's time to praise the integrity of someone in your past, like a parent or a friend. This person's advice may have led you into the right path. Maybe they led you into the wrong path, but they are always teachers, and they show you what is good and what is wrong. Think about those lessons learned, and let those ethics and morals guide you in the future. And don't forget, you can communicate with the dead. Because the dead are still alive, they're just in another realm. They've already transitioned. So there's something here about your connection that you need to release. This could be a Scorpio. It could be an earth sign. We got the King of Pentacles here. So we're going to go with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn as well. And we also have Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. But if you know some of those people in your life that have passed and those zodiacs are hitting, just know they're here, they're communicating. And since we're on that topic, let's go ahead and get a message from them. Let's see if they're here and they're willing to share a card. What do I feel called to pull? Let's go ahead and pull this one. We'll do the Psychic Tarot. Spirit, please use these cards to guide and direct me with the spirit that wants to communicate in this reading. I'm open to receive that message, to be a vessel for your communication. I just all of a sudden felt an overwhelming sense of tears, and it went away really quick, but it was just like a rush, and then my fingers got really cold. So I do feel this is a very sad soul. And they're sad wherever they're at, even right now, in another dimension. We have the Eight of Swords, and we have trapped in fear. Trapped. I think that's the biggest message right now. They feel very trapped in this matrix because there's some kind of karma, and the 8 Scorpio death, right? The 8s. Something has definitely entrapped them here with you with the karma. And it's got to be healed and processed before they transition and before they can move on. And look at this person in the picture. He's sitting here in his own room, but it looks like a jail cell. He's got bars crossing him in. Someone here wants to say, listen, I felt like I was in a jail on this earth. Like I didn't have power. I didn't have control over my own life. I let something rule me. I let something control me. It could have been a person that controlled them. It could have been drugs or alcohol that controlled them. It could have been friends or family that controlled them, or maybe just their own addictions and failures that it always felt like they were shackled. They didn't really get to be the person they wanted to be. They always felt kept back. Under that, ironically, is obstacles and challenges, which is the number 5, and you see the broken road. And I'm, hearing this song, God Bless the Broken Road that led me straight to you. Someone here wants to say my life was broken. I had a broken road, a broken life, a broken family. I was just broken. And I was a broken person. Someone here is definitely saying I was a broken person. I never healed myself. I never fixed myself. But I won't regret it because that broken road led me to you. Or it created you. It made this. And I don't regret that. And then I see the moon again with the shadow. 18 major arcana. And there's a shadow side to this person. They had a deep, deep side inside of themselves that they had to face. And right now they're in transition. They're in another world facing that shadow, which is looking back at your karma, looking back at your past, your choices, the road you were on, the mistakes you made. And they don't want you to make those mistakes. When you do pass away, the universe, the creator, does replay your life for you. And you see the steps and paths you took and the decisions you made and the ones you could have made that would have led to a different outcome. So there is regrets. And then here we have 6 of Swords moving on. And it's very sad. And this is what the soul is trying to do. They're trying to move on. But they're stuck between here and there. And there's the shadow behind him and the light in front of him. And he wants to go into the light, but he can't because the shadow is calling him. He's got karma here. He or she's caused some kind of trauma that needs to be healed in you. They've got some kind of work still here, and they are trapped. And they're fearful that you're both going to be stuck in this vortex. Now let's go ahead and turn over the card that needs to be turned over here. Advice from this person is a 6, and that's about family and material wealth. This is material and spiritual prosperity. This person that's passed on wants you to have it all. They want you to stand up right here in this beautiful home overlooking the garden and the fountain and the trees and the sun and all this land and just experience that success, what it feels like to be successful, what it feels like to be healed and free and happy and healthy. And what this person really wants for you is material wealth, but spiritual wealth. This person wants you to know what's inside your heart, what's in your spirit matters. That is a form of wealth. They're trying to help you in some way achieve that. So let me read it, because this would be the message from them. Okay. So the number 6 physical card represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. A sudden bonus, like your Wheel of Fortune and your 4-leaf clover. A pay raise, a job promotion, a birth, an offering, a gift. It could be expected or it could be out of the blue. But this card may also signify a group that has worked and strived towards success of a common goal. The page number is 84, if that means anything to anyone. So 84 or 83 could be a birth year of this person, or maybe just a popular number. Let's see, what do those numbers add to? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 could be another prominent number here, or 11. Okay. A time of prosperity, balance, and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is going to show you that the practice of giving and receiving is in cursive here. It's like giving is easy. Receiving is not so much for some people, especially when you're dealing with abandonment. So this is going to bring you true riches. Look into your life and in your heart and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person that needs your help or a favorite charity right now that would welcome an act of kindness? Practice generosity, gratitude, compassion, kindness, and love, and you will continue to prosper in all areas of your life. So what I'm also getting from this as a message from this person is you might be very angry, or maybe you're too focused on work or money. And this person is saying there's more. You need to balance your life in some sense. You can't just have money, 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 and wants, wants, wants. Like, you need to give. You need to experience love. You need to have spiritual wealth. So maybe they did this to you, or they're a problem, or they've affected you in some way to make you feel angry or bitter, maybe angry with God, angry with them, angry with yourself, whatever it may be, maybe all of the above. But they cannot move on until they've helped in some way. So they try to give you symbols. They try to give you signs. One of the signs they're going to give you is 5s, 6s, and 8s, as far as numbers go. 11s. Those are going to be the signs, especially 8s and 6s and 5s. Another sign they're going to give you, you're going to see it while driving, or like something to do with vehicles. Maybe your person had a special vehicle that's been sitting in the garage forever. Or you just see what they drove all the time everywhere you go. Or whenever you're driving, you think of them. But there's something about a vehicle that takes special precedence in connection with them. It is while moving. And that's the knights, that's the horses. Perhaps horses are a sign also. We've got 1, 2, 3 here. So perhaps a horse is a symbol of connection to them. Either way, those are the signs I'm seeing. Feet also. Whatever that could mean, feet. You'll know. A snake might also be a message. And 4-leaf clovers. They also want to say that every time you do look at the moon, somehow they come across your mind. And they want you to know when you do look at the moon and they cross your mind, they're right there. They haven't gone anywhere. They're watching you look at the moon. They're trying to communicate with you. And don't forget the raven, because if you do see one, just know they're around. Okay, so that being said, fire signs is a very deep reading. Thank you for watching me. Didn't intend for this to be this long at all. Some things are just surprising. And I hope you enjoyed it. The first half of this video, the first 30 minutes, was your person's reading, what's going on with them. And the last hour, unfortunately, the whole hour is about you. Okay, so if you want to rewatch it, rewind, go to the beginning, you can. Did any of you guys order a reading? If not, you can always order one tomorrow. We still have the weekend. This Valentine's special will be over on Monday. So if you want a special private reading for yourself, now's the time. It's on a big special. It is free if you're an Ultimate member. So if you want to double your money, you could be an Ultimate member. And if you are a general member, it's just $66. You might be interested in that. If you're watching this video later after the live and you're like, dang it, I missed you live, can I still get a reading? You still can for that price. You don't have to go on my website and pay full price. You can still order a reading for this deal. Just make sure you donate or do it on Cash App. I'll be working diligently this week to finish everyone's readings that need to get done, that are waiting. Sherry, including you. And let's get those year-long prediction readings finished. The only people right now that are going to receive the year-long prediction readings is going to be Peaches and Sunval. If you used to be an Ultimate member, but you're not anymore, and your card changed or something like that, you can still have time to go ahead and get in back on it and get that done. But those are who's going to be receiving those. I'll be doing that this week. So if you want to receive yours, your Ultimate reading, your Ultimate membership needs to be paid for this week. All right. And Doja, yes, we still need to do that. And the coaching. I do offer personal coaching. If anybody's interested in that, how to get out of a slump, how to get over your hump, how to get through something, how to manifest, how to do magic. If you want to do some personal coaching with me, that's available on my website. I do readings from 5 minutes to an hour. If you guys are looking for completely personal private readings, one-on-one. So you have your pick. I love you guys. I'm going to let you go. I guess no one else got that reading for tonight. So you still have time this weekend if any of you want to order. And I'll keep checking in on it. I love you guys. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you guys just keep swimming. Thank you for watching me. And you guys have a good night.